When I first heard about this situation a couple of years ago, back in 2018, I found it very disturbing that someone would behave in this way. So the situation, in short, is that a father and son became upset with their neighbor because he put a mattress in a trash bin that they shared. So to resolve this conflict, the father and son decided to bring weapons. The father had a pistol, the son had a shotgun over his shoulder, and they confronted the neighbor when they saw him out there with this mattress, and the neighbor became upset. There was an argument, a strong argument that pursued, and then the neighbors with the weapons, the father and son, shot this neighbor, and it's all on camera. And it was just shocking to watch this, knowing that people would behave this way and somehow justify this type of behavior. I bring it up because the trial is coming up for the youngest son in August. So his name is Michael Miller. He's 34. Father's name is Johnnie Miller. He's 70, and the neighbor is Aaron Howard. So it was disturbing watching this, disturbing to know that people behave like this. You see the visual, the neighbors standing outside, confronting a neighbor. They don't have their shirts on. Father has a pistol by his side. Son has a pistol over his shoulder. And it's disturbing watching it because somehow father and son is justifying the weapons, justifying the threat. I understand if you have a dispute over a shared bin with a mattress, that can happen. There could be a conflict there. There could be even an argument there. It's just the way it goes with people. But to bring weapons to solve it is inexcusable. Anything can happen when you bring weapons. Anything can happen, and anything did happen. The worst happened, which was Aaron saw them with the weapons. He became upset. His brother, who was close by, brought a baseball bat. Aaron has the baseball bat in his hands, is my guess. I'm not for sure. I don't see it. So they're going back and forth, but there's no more discussion. Now they have weapons. Aaron has a baseball bat. These two men have guns. So they're intense in this conversation. They're threatening one another. You know, the father with the pistol, he says, if you step further, I'm going to kill you. That kind of talk. Aaron, who's also having his own discussion, saying, I want to kill you. These kind of talks are going on. It's very heated. Neither one is backing down. And then all of a sudden, these two men, and you don't see it very clearly, but you hear the shots. These two men start firing shots. And I think a total of 3 shots. One in the chest. I don't know. Chest shot and a head shot. And then you hear Aaron Howard's, his living wife. They're not married, his living wife. And her name is Box, common law wife. Her name is Box. She's the one feeling. And she starts screaming. She's upset. And it's just tragic. It's tragic. It's tragic in the sense that if you see your neighbors or anybody come approach you and they have weapons and they're threatening you, there's many things that we can do at that point. One of them is not to engage. I'm not blaming Aaron. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying as citizens, we can make choices. Don't engage. If you see somebody coming up with a weapon, they're threatening you, leave the scene if you can. And then that's when you call the police. You let the police handle it at that point. There's these two men, they came out with weapons. They wasn't pointing at me, but I feel threatened. And I was can you come out and help us solve this situation, whatever it is? Let them handle it. Was Aaron staying, Aaron having this conflict with them, Aaron having his threats of his own? It cost Aaron his life. And what's sad is you see Karen, I think that's her name, Kara Box. You see her, and she's just stunned and so upset because he's dead at that moment. He got shot and he's dead. And it's just not worth it. It's not worth it if you can just get away from that situation. You make a stand when you have to make a stand. Like if you're in your house and somebody comes in your house, yeah, you make a stand. If somebody's hurting your family members, you make a stand. But if somebody comes to you with senseless argument, senseless conflict over a mattress, and they have weapons, get away from them. Something's not right about them. Something's not right about their thinking and their justification of the situation. Get the hell away from them. Period. And if you'd done that, then he probably would be alive if they would have let him get away. I don't even understand somebody who brings a weapon to a conflict like guns, but now they're trying to justify it. I don't see a justification in it. They're trying to say it's self-defense and stand your ground law. If you're in your house and somebody charges in your house or does something, I see it as something in your corner, you have nowhere to go. I can see that as self-defense. But when you have all this freedom, you're walking outside, you left your house, you're banishing your weapons so whoever can see them as a threat. I don't see how that is self-defense. And you have every consideration where you can leave. I don't see that as self-defense. Even if the guy did have a bat, or even if the guy, maybe got in your face, charged you. You chose to show up with a weapon. And you chose to show up as a threat. You escalated it. You created this situation by showing up with a weapon. It's not self-defense. It's murder. And that's what these two did. So we'll see what happens when it goes to trial. They killed an innocent man over nothing, when it just could have had a discussion, conflict. Even if they didn't get what they wanted, so what? It's not worth somebody's life. But to them, they're justifying it. My understanding, they didn't even know this guy. This is the first time they ever saw him. And they came out with these weapons. So I don't understand that mindset, that mentality. But somebody that thinks like that probably doesn't need to be in society. If they're that unreasonable, if they're that callous towards life. We get with these guns sometimes and we become so powerful, or we have these emotions and we have these guns. So we tell ourselves and make these justifications that it's okay to use them or to even bring them in these situations, but it's not. Like I said, it was 3 years ago. It's just starting. One of the trial is going to go on for the youngest one, the son, in a couple months here, and then the father hasn't been determined yet. But I just don't see how you can justify that. But this is a video. I understand if you don't want to watch it because it's pretty gruesome. But I'll show it to you.
Oh yeah, you're going to jail.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Hold him, motherfucker. I'm right fucking here. You already pointed.
Back off.
Away from him. Come get it. Go get the gun.
Back off.
Go get my BB gun. I'm gonna put 9 in this motherfucker.
Back off.
I'm standing at the dumpster, bitch.
If you come closer to me, I'm gonna kill you.
Hey, did you hear him saying he's gonna kill me?
Yes.
I'm at the dumpster. Put the gun up and go inside.
Go inside
You pulled a
yourself.
gun in front
You
of our
put a
children.
gun in front of my kids. We're for a fucking mattress. Fuck you.
This is where
Point
Aaron
at me, motherfucker.
Go
It's
on,
legal.
Point at me.
Take these swings.
I
I'm
think the
standing my
prison
ground,
guns make it
motherfucker.
so emotional, but he should leave.
No, you ain't.
You're in an alley. You're not
You're
in your
a fucking
home,
alley.
sir.
You came out to the alley
Hey,
to
you're
pour the
stuck in
gun.
right away.
I will kill. You're dead.
This
I
ain't
promise you,
right
you're both
away.
dead.
Ah, I
Bet.
doubt it.
It is an alley.
You're in an alley with a fucking shotgun, you little piece of shit. I'm gonna kill you.
I doubt it.
Bet.
First of all, if you're going to show this video to the cops, you might want to stop yelling.
Oh
and
no!
kill us.
I don't give a fuck! I will fucking kill you! You pull the
He's
gun
shocking
from my
that they're
face!
just standing there with the guns.
Pull that gun one more time, before I'm taking it out and put a bullet through your head.
No, you won't.
Both of them should have just left right
Point
here.
it at
Take
me.
a swing.
Point it at
Go
me.
ahead.
Point it at me.
Take your swing.
Point that motherfucker at me.
Go ahead. Take your swing.
Point it at me.
Take
Point
your
it at
swing.
me.
Back off.
Point it at me again.
Back off.
Point it at me again.
Again, Aaron should have just left.
You're a dead man.
I doubt it.
No, I don't give a fuck what the cops say.
I don't care what the cops gonna say either. Gonna tell you back.
You're a bitch, and I'm gonna kill you too.
Fuck
Ah,
you,
you won't.
cocksucker.
Fuck you, you little faggot. Yeah, how's your wife and my kids doing, bitch?
Jag off.
You're dead.
I doubt it.
I
Better quit
guarantee it.
threatening.
It's
I
a weird
doubt it.
thing to
I
see
ain't
people
threatening
just
shit. You
show up
walked
with
out the
guns.
You
fucking
just
door.
did.
Fuck you, faggot.
Fuck you, cocksucker.
That gun.
If you come within 3 foot of me, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay,
You're not going to shoot my husband.
come on.
It's what?
Shoot me. You're dead. Point it. Point it.
Aaron! Aaron! No! 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 Wow!
Face.
Aaron! Baby! Baby!
So I can't watch any more of that. But if somebody's there with a weapon, you've got to believe that they could do harm to you, and so you got to think it through. What can I do to get away from this situation? You don't challenge people with weapons. You don't make a stand there. You don't consult with ignorance or that type of person. You move on. I'm not blaming Aaron. It's not what I'm saying. These two brought a weapon completely wrong. They fired the gun completely wrong. But I'm just saying, but Aaron, he's in that situation. Just leave. He's got a family. He's got a wife who's there watching. He's got a family. And you can just see the pain in her voice. And it's just heartbreaking. And it's like we got to make those kind of decisions when we're dealing, if we can, when we're dealing with these kind of people. We don't stand there unless we have to. We don't stand there. That's all I got on that. Peace and hope, everyone.